Hi, I'm Tony.
And I'm Chantel.
And this is the Tonyandtelshow.
Today we're going to talk about R&B Divas LA. We've been gone for a while. We're sorry about that, But we're going to kind of piece together all, I think it's 5 episodes.
Yeah.
5 episodes and just talk about it. So what you think about, first of all, what you think about the cast?
Well, I think everybody on the cast so far is pretty good, except for Kelly Price. Now, Kelly, I love you. I don't know if you're watching this now, but I love you dearly. But
no, we got to talk about the first couple episodes.
Well, the first couple episodes was all right, but I felt like they was dragging along. They was taking too long.
But I think it was new, and we was getting to know the ladies, and I think the ladies was afraid to open up mostly. Maybe it's new for them, because most of them haven't done reality TV. So I think we were taking their time we was getting to know them. We know Lil Mo. Lil Mo got her own show. She's out there, but we haven't seen Claudette in a long time, and that's who I'm waiting on to open up. And she's kind of opened up slowly with her past and her past relationships with the City High members, and that's who got my focus so far right now, and that's whose story I really want to hear. I think the idea that Kelly came up with about the not your mama laws, I think that was good. I love that.
Well, hold on.
But as the season progresses and the episodes continue, we seeing that it's not working out as good as we wanted to.
Well, I'm sorry, but y'all know how I do, and I just got to go in on Kelly right now. Kelly, you was in the wrong, and that's all I'm gonna say, cause you side pimp. I mean, I understand Kelly brought the deal to the table, or however you want to call it, but although she did, you wasn't there. So if you wasn't gonna be there, you should have called the man that you wanted to direct to first come in. That way, when you're not there, he can be already doing his job.
Exactly.
But instead, you didn't take the power and do what you had to do.
Yeah.
So when Shantae got another director, you got mad about that.
Yeah, I think she got mad because somebody else she felt like this is her baby. She should be in charge of everything, and just the ladies come tell their stories. I agree with that, but my problem with Kelly right there is when you came up with this idea, it was your baby. The director, the production team, all that should have been in place.
Exactly.
If you knew you was gonna be this busy, I think she handled it wrong, because I think the ladies want to share their story. They want to tell their past and the pain and what they've been through. They love this idea. This is a great idea, but they want it to work, they got their own people figuring they can help you out, because they was figuring like, hey, long as we have a director to tell our story, it shouldn't matter who directs. As long as it's our stories that's going to be heard.
Right.
We the ones are going to tell it. Kelly, from Kelly all the way down to Dawn. It shouldn't matter to them. They probably was figuring maybe it shouldn't matter which director does it, just as long as the director does it for them. So,
right.
But I think Kelly should have brought her people in firsthand, so it would have been no confusion. Her ego would have been bruised, because I think that's what it was. I think her idea and her project. Her ego was bruised.
Yeah.
And she handled it wrong, which I don't agree with. And I don't
like exactly. Why you gonna bring out a straight raisin, Vaseline, and Timberland,
okay,
and then say you weren't directing at nobody? Like, come on.
Exactly. Who she was directing at? Somebody from her past, or
I don't know.
So I don't know about that one. Kelly, you was wrong on that one. I think you was wrong for that one, but
exactly.
Your ego was bruised and it was hurt, and you took it. You didn't have to jump in that man's face. You could have easily pulled that man for a one-on-one and got to know him and see what his vision was for your story. Because at the end of the day, it was your idea and it was your story and it's your plans. You could have pulled him aside and got to know him.
Exactly.
The same way the ladies are going to have to get to know your new director. That's the same way you didn't want to get to know Fred. How do you think they want to get to know the director you done pulled in? They got to sit down with him and let him be open about their past, the same way you felt. So
and just because you comfortable with that person don't mean everybody else is going to be comfortable with them.
Exactly. What you did with Fred, it's going to be no different what the other ladies are going to do with what I don't know what his name is. With your director. I don't know his name, but that's the way the ladies Tori. That's the way the ladies gonna feel about Tori.
Yeah.
So what difference does it make? Like, how is your reaction gonna be any different from their reaction?
Yeah.
If they walk up and when they see, and it's obvious during that meeting, the last episode, the tension was so thick, and when nobody opened their mouth to say how they felt, they just like, Kelly, you sit up there on the phone like you don't care.
Exactly.
Why you didn't just walk in and say, you know what, Fred, I'm so sorry that we took up your time, but this is my baby. I brought it to the ladies, and I just don't feel comfortable with you as a director. I apologize for your time, But and just sit the ladies and let the ladies know who gonna be the director so we can get this thing rolling. Don't walk in there with a director like, oh, he posted no, like that's not professional.
Right.
And I know you're a professional woman. You done been in this business too long to be that unprofessional and to be that rude. And it just I didn't like that.
Me either. And you know what, Dawn? I don't know if you're watching this or not, but I love you, Dawn. But
I love Dawn too. To be honest, I love all the women. But when you're wrong, you're wrong. It don't matter who you is. I don't care.
Well, I'm ready to see the next episode because Dawn and Lil Mo is going at it. But Dawn, guess what? I kind of fault you too because you should have been there.
Yeah.
Firsthand.
You following Kelly.
Right. I understand if you have something to do sometimes or something, but you should have tried to been there.
Yeah.
You only been there like one meeting with Kelly, and it's not gonna work out.
And I think before I want to see it first. I want to watch it and see how that argument between Lil Mo.
Right. I'm not going in on nobody for the next episode until I see the episode because I don't want to jump to conclusions about something that is not true.
So, but I love all the ladies. I love Shantae. I love Michelle A, Dawn, Lil Mo, and Kelly, and who else? Claudette. That's our baby. That's who I want. That's who I'm waiting on.
But I really like Shantae. Shantae's got 'em. See, that's my girl.
Yeah,
I love Shantae.
I love Shantae too. I love all of them. I think it's a good show. But I hope with these reality shows, I like to see more positive things besides negative things.
And women coming together.
Of course, we're gonna have disagreements. That's life. If we agree with everything, it'll be boring. I understand that, but it's not what you say, it's how you say.
Yeah.
How you say things. And I think that's where Kelly messed up. Because she could have handled that situation so much better with Fred. Because he was sitting there, I don't think...
Yeah, that meant I was with Shantae. He just came to do his job.
He came to do his job. And he was brought in by those ladies that's in her monologue. So, I think she could have handled it better. So, that's our opinion on the LA Divas. We're probably going to try to come back next week to see what the big fight with Lil Mo and Dawn. And see, do we agree, disagree, and how does it go? And... so far the show is good. I hope you guys are enjoying it and stuff like that. So we want to say we love you to all the ladies, and we're going to ride this season out with you guys. And so anything left to say?
Make sure you watch R&B Divas LA Wednesdays at 10 o'clock on TV1. Thank you for watching.